Alex, being the reservoir of weird facts, brings that and shares that with us today. So if you are firing up the old NBA Jam, make sure to take the Pistons if you're playing the Bulls.
Yeah, the Bulls were a cheat team. They were basically like the Raiders on Tecmo Bowl, because if you played with Bo Jackson, even if they picked your play, you're still not tackling him. There's YouTube videos where I saw a guy run from the 1 yard line, James, all the way to the end zone and not go in the end zone. He stayed on the other one and went all the way back. Yeah, ran the whole quarter out. Ran the whole quarter out on one play, and then finally scored when the whistle blew to end the quarter.
Well, we'll wrap it up on this. We got into a video game discussion somehow, but all right, hey, our friends at video game headquarters, maybe they have. I don't know if they do, because we're talking about games that are 20 some odd years old. But if they do, all right, maybe you can pick one up. You got to call ahead, but you give it a try. If you remember, because you mentioned Dreamcast. So if you remember the original Dreamcast commercials, some of them were pointing out. So remember, like NFL 2K was obviously one of the first ones, NBA 2K, NFL 2K. And when they were doing the commercials, and it was like, the NFL 2K, some of the players were like talking when like Sonic the Hedgehog is in the room, whatever, the Sega commercials at the time.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And it was, I'm forgetting who the Vikings quarterback was, but it was him talking to like Randy Moss was the thing. Because Moss was one of the big players in the game at that time at NFL 2K. And it was the character, the players were talking, and it's basically like the old quarterback telling him how it used to be in video games and saying that, back in the day, you could run the same couple of plays and whatever. Well, go back to the old Maddens.
Oh, my goodness.
On Genesis, on Sega.
Yeah.
And you could run, I still remember a couple of them. You could run basically 2 or 3 plays. And no matter what you did against it, it was basically impenetrable. There was Red 32 was a run. And you could fake a punt. And for whatever reason, it tripped up the system, and running a fake punt was, I seriously had a success rate of probably over 90%.
Just automatic.
Yeah.
First down or touchdown.
Like, I didn't care. I ran fake punts on second down. I didn't care. Because it was that much in your favor. It was like, all right, you could run a fake punt. It just always worked. So Red 32 run, I remember it just because I played a friend growing up all the time, and just one of those weird things that sticks with you. Yeah. They had like 3 plays in Madden that you could run all the time, and it worked.
James,
basically no matter what you did.
We had Dennis Brown of the 49ers on the radio show last week when you were on assignment. And I used to use Dennis Brown on Tecmo Super Bowl, and I would slide in with him because it was just like the fake punt. You could slide in and get a sack almost every play. So I led the Tecmo Super Bowl season with Dennis Brown with like 127 sacks in a 16-game season. It was unstoppable. You slide right in there and grab Boomer Esiason or Dave Craig or whoever you're going against and take him down.